At CyberSmart Africa, our objective is to enable active 21st century learning directly in the classroom, and to do this in a way that can easily be replicated in large quantities of schools. I'm Jim Teicher, founder and director. The use of technology directly in the classroom is a primary focus of the UNESCO ICT competency standards for teachers, which are the generally accepted guidelines for 21st century teaching. Yet, I find that very few schools in sub-Saharan Africa have started to use technology as part of classroom instruction. CyberSmart Africa's learning solution combines professional development, content, and the necessary equipment to enable the whole class to learn together. A 21st century school in a box. And by using portable solar-powered equipment, we are able to impact the largest number of students, even in rural schools, off the electric grid. According to the UNESCO standards, the successful integration of technology depends on the teacher's ability to facilitate a learner-centered classroom. Instead of the teacher lecturing while the students take notes and memorize what the teacher said, learner-centered classroom pedagogy encourages the students to think critically, work collaboratively, and to solve meaningful problems. These are the 21st century skills students need to create new knowledge and economic prosperity for their nation. Ongoing teacher professional development is critical as teachers learn to lecture less and to more actively involve students during class time.
What I don't like is, for example, what we call TTT, teacher talking too much, meaning they come and just give the lesson, talk during all the lesson without students acting. Now we must change that way of teaching by putting the student in the center of the learning process. Okay, the teaching must be learner-centered.
We find that use of a specially adapted interactive whiteboard encourages the teacher to become more of a facilitator of learning as students interact with software to conduct virtual science experiments, solve math problems, or create sentences, among other activities. The large screen display is interactive. The pen acts like a mouse to control the computer desktop. The interactive screen helps keep the student at the center of the learning process because the person using the technology is constantly engaged with the rest of the class. Students begin to coach each other, share knowledge, and solve meaningful problems. The whole class benefits and becomes more active as students take turns using the interactive whiteboard. The technology essentially becomes a spark for more active learning. We also observe that it's common for students to take control over the technology itself, moving it between classrooms and setting it up in minutes. The result is that hundreds of students can be impacted in a single day. And most important, the students themselves are becoming more involved with and more in control of their own learning.